Andre Patterson. I love Coach Patterson. He's easily the best defensive line coach in the NFL. Second stint here with the Vikings. Was here from 98 to 99. Had some history back in the day with Zimmer with the Cowboys. Zimmer brought him on board 2014. We got the head coaching job here, and he's been here ever since, molding some great young defensive linemen on the Vikes and just really getting after it up front. So for a long time, I was under the impression that Patterson was just really comfortable, being the best defensive line coach in the NFL, because position coaches, especially great ones like Patterson, they do have major job security, and often they will survive regime changes, and that really is the name of the game in the NFL. Because there's a story about Mike Munchak. Like Mike Munchak, Hall of Fame offensive lineman, was this great offensive line coach for a number of years, and then he had the opportunity to take the head coaching job of the Titans, and then he was quickly fired. Like he even told, like he was talking to his wife or something, like I could be the offensive line coach here forever, or I could stick my neck out and be a head coach and get all the media scrutiny, get all this, all that, and then just get fired, which he was, right? So it's not for everyone, but with Andre Patterson, he's been coaching since 1982. High school, college, NFL. Also, random, he coached actor Terry Crews. Like, I love Terry Crews, and both were at Western Michigan in 1989. Rode the boat. Yeah. He's been in the NFL 16 years and was always strictly a defensive line coach. But was a head coach in college as well as defense coordinator here and there for a couple of stints, but not in the NFL, right? So flip the script. This offseason, Andre was named co-defensive coordinator with Adam Zimmer the Younger. And like we said, promotion, but still no play calling. With Zimmer entrenched here, it's still his defense, still his baby. But I got fired up a little bit. Love me some Coach Patterson, and I think he's a great teacher of the game. I think he's a great leader. I think he's a great manager of personalities. You look at all the players that he's coached in his time. Ask anyone. John Randall, Henry Thomas, Willie McGinnis, Greg Ellis, Leon Lett, Trevor Price, Ebenezer Kuban, Everson, B-Rob, Daniil, Linval, all of them. They'll all speak to the greatness, the great leadership of Andre Patterson. And since Dre's moving on up now, I think he should have the opportunity to be an NFL head coach. Soon. Absolutely soon. And also, I hear the talk already. Well, he's not even like a play calling coordinator. I get it. It is not unprecedented, though, for a position coach to jump to being a head coach. You look at Freddie Kitchens, even though that didn't work out. Mike Singletary, Jim Tomsula, Mike Munchak, like we mentioned before, Brian Flores, although he was technically the play caller's final year in New England, he was still listed as linebackers coach. Mike Tice was the O-line coach before being bumped up. Andy Reid was the Packers quarterbacks coach in 98 before becoming the Eagles head coach in 99. Never called plays, by the way. So, yeah, even though a lot of those examples aren't great, they still got the shot, to prove their worth. And a lot of them sank instead of swim, and Andy Reid certainly swam, right? Also, Zach Taylor, head coach of the Bengals, now coaching the number 1 overall pick after he cratered his team his first year. He was an assistant wide receivers coach of the Rams in 2017, 2 years, 2017, 2019, before he was named head coach of the Bengals. So don't tell me that it's impossible. Please. And like I said, he wasn't a play calling coordinator, so how can he be a head coach, right? Just because he's a non-play caller, I don't think that matters, especially even more on the defensive side of the ball. Offensively, you look at Matt Nagy of the Bears. You look at Doug Peterson of the Eagles. They also came from that non-play calling offensive coordinator of Andy Reid's coaching tree, who himself was a non-play calling position coach before he got a head coaching job, like we said. Yeah, but also, if we want to get really nitpicky, I mean, Kevin Stefanski, yes, he was a play caller last year, but also big influence from now Vikings offense coordinator Gary Kubiak. Just saying. Right, so, and also, what about calling plays for one side of the ball makes any jabroni worthy of being a head coach? I've always wondered that, too. Right? Because, you have to be a play caller, you have to be a coordinator on one side of the ball, and then you become a head coach. That doesn't add up, right? It's just that coordinator is one step below head coach, so we think that, this is the levels that you have to go on the curses on him. No, but what does a head coach have to do? Management, ego management, as well as ego management in the locker room, game management, time management on the field, and Zimmer and Andy Reid are both bad at that anyway, so who cares? Plus, being a leader, being a true CEO of a franchise, you can hire great coordinators. Like, you can assemble a great staff that can take care of all the X's and O's, but a head coach needs to be more leader rather than fancy schmancy X's and O's, right? It's absolutely more important. The latter are a dime a dozen. The former are extremely rare, and Andre Patterson is one of them, right? So I will say, I would say, like, knock on wood, this hopefully they'll never happen, alien abduction of Zim. Who would be the interim, right? Obviously, the answer would be Kubiak, but say Kubiak doesn't want it. Say Kubiak is up to his level of, like, this is the most stress that I want. I didn't even want to be an offensive coordinator, and I still took this job. I don't want to be a head coach. Andre Patterson would be the guy. You don't want Dom Capers. For me, Andre Patterson would be that dude. So Coach Patterson is one of the great coaches in the NFL. If he does want a head coaching job, I think he should at least give him the opportunity to interview and be considered, because I think that he would win teams over with his steady leadership and his talent. Would suck to lose him. Well, something happened with Zimmer. They just bumped up Coach Patterson. I'd be okay with that too. Oh, all right. But your thoughts, Coach Patterson, head coach? Yeah, let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. If you want to support the work, post on the Venmo. Please give us a follow on social media as well. But until next time, Skull, production value.